G'day everyone, I'm just about to take a walk up the Sanur Beach Promenade. I'm going to show you the hotels, the beachfront hotels in the northern area of Sanur. Now a couple of months ago I walked down the southern area, so down there are hotels, international brands like the Hyatt Regency, the Intercontinental, the Mercure, the Holiday Inn. There's also a bunch of cheaper local style hotels. So I'm going to walk right up to the Inner Grand, which was actually the first beach resort in Bali, so dating back to I think it was 1960s. So there's also Sunday markets there, so I will make a separate video of the Sunday markets. Alright, starting at the Andaz. So this is one of the newest resorts in Sanur. So you're looking, the prices vary from $300 a night to $400 a night depending on the time of the year. So this is the second time I've stayed here. This is a brilliant 5-star resort. So it's quite a large property. There's only 100 rooms. There are 4 different swimming pools. So the rooms are huge. So they're probably the most expensive hotel in Sanur. So I'll show you some of the video of the room. Most rooms you walk out the front and there's a couple of steps into the swimming pool. So the prices now, it's August 2022. So the prices are over $400 a night. When I stayed in April, I think I got a very good deal. It was $260. But looking at it now, the cheapest I've seen is over $300 a night. Alright, I'm probably only going to show you about 8 different beachfront resorts in Sanur. There's a bunch more, but they're currently closed. There is a heap of investment going into Sanur. A lot of the older style hotels are being renovated. So there's about 5 or 6 that I'll walk past, but they are closed for renovations. Like I said before, there's a lot of investment going into Sanur. They've been resurfacing this beach promenade. You can see they're in the middle of construction here. But there's a lot of sections that are totally new. Alright, Hotel Peneeda. Now I did not see this on the map. So this is right next to the Andaz. So let me look up the prices. I'll put the prices down, some of the photos. So you'll see they have a cafe restaurant out the front. Look straight over the beach. So Hotel Peneeda. And then right next door is the 5-star resort Maya or Maya. Okay, Maya Sanur Resort. You're looking at 3,100,000 rupiah per night. So that's about $300 a night. Again, it's probably cheaper in the off season. So prices are always hard to quote because prices go up in the high season and they go down in the low season. Again, a nice little cafe restaurant overlooking the beach. Right next to the Maya. Now it's not a beachfront resort. You see Parigata, 75 meters down that little laneway. So much cheaper, 529,000 per. Put the price up in Australian dollars, so that's less than $50 a night. So as I said, the prices vary from about $50 a night up to $400 a night. So you can stay on the beachfront for a reasonable price or a luxury price. Right, so just here is Villa Pantai Karang. So a nice little swimming pool, looks like private villas. Now, I did not see this on the map. So Villa Pantai Karang 21. I will look up those prices, post the pictures of the rooms. So next door is Laghawa. Now this is one of the ones that is temporarily closed. So this has probably been here for more than 30 years. They have drained the ponds and they're renovating the room, so no idea when they'll be open again. But things happen very slowly in Indonesia, so it may be 6 months, it might be 6 years, you never know. Just here is Villa Shanti Beach Hotel. Again, direct access to the beach. Now, I don't have the prices handy, but I will look them up, put them down below, show you some of the photos of the rooms. So this looks like budget style accommodation, but still right on the beach. Nice swimming pool, restaurant out the front, direct access to the beach. Right next door, I can highly recommend this, as this is Griya Santrian A. I've stayed here 3 times over the last 20 years. Nice deck out the front. Buffet breakfast out the front as well, very good buffet breakfast. Now, they probably class themselves as a 4-star. I would say it's probably the top end of a 3-star. Rooms are a little bit dated. Now, currently they're charging 1.5 million rupiah per night, about $142, but see, nice swim up bar, swimming pool. I've spent many hours sitting on those stools drinking bintang. So I'll show you the rooms, as they're probably a little bit dated, probably time for a renovation, but still nice and clean, nice and comfortable. Staff there are absolutely lovely. So that's the Griya Santrian. Right next door is the Tandjung Sari. So again, probably a 3-star. Now, they have hotel rooms, but they are currently being renovated. So the only thing you can rent now are the Villa Bungalows. They are going for 2.9 million a night. I would say they're rather large. Nice swimming pool right out the front. Now, the hotel rooms, I had friends staying there a few years back. Went inside, the rooms were a bit dark and dated, so probably a good time to renovate those. I'm sure in 6 months' time they'll open up again. I would say you could probably get a room there for $90 or $100 a night. Maybe more after they do the renovations. This is still part of Tandjung Sari. Nice stretch of sand out the front. Plenty of places to get a deck chair. Always difficult to see what they're called, and they don't put a sign out the front. This might be no name hotel. Alright, no name, no free advertising for them. Alright, Gazebo, Beach, Cottages and Villa. Let me look that up. So this is actually next door. So again, this looks like cheap accommodation. There is a swimming pool through there, just past the restaurant. So let me look that one up. I'll give you some photos, put up the prices. Now, casualty of the pandemic, this was a very cool beach club. Only opened in 2018, closed in 2020 because of the pandemic, and it has not recovered. So who knows what will happen to that. It is a nice piece of land. That was a nice swimming pool. They had a restaurant doing pizza, the bar there. Alright, Respati. So Respati is another cheap accommodation. Hotel Respati, 938,000 rupiah per night. So let me post up some photos of the room. Another casualty, convenience store. I used to come here every morning to buy some water. Closed. And just here, one of the biggest developments in Sanur. this is going to be huge. So it's called Icon Bali. It is going to be an integrated resort, hotel, shopping, 2 beach bars, restaurants. Now this was all covered up in April. I have not seen a lot of progress. You see 4-floor vertical forest with indoor multimedia experience, parking 1,100 cars, 700 motorbikes, the largest indoor floating market in Southeast Asia, and a cinema complex, Cinema 21. So things are now, I would say this is going to be probably another 3 or 4 years. That crane up there has been there since April, but I have not seen it move. So again, things happen very slowly in Indonesia. So this will take 3 or 4 years, but it looks massive. Beach, sunset, laser and water show. So big things are happening in Sanur. Alright, now there's a whole bunch of restaurants and cafes along this. There's the Sindhu beach markets, which I'll walk past. Go past the Turtle Conservation Centre. And then I'll head up to the inner ground. There's not a lot of more hotels. There are 3 or 4 up there, but they're all closed for renovations. Alright, let me skip up to the Sindhu beach market. There's the crane building the Bali icon. Now, I didn't think this one existed, but this is Kejora Villas and Suites. Selamat pagi. Baik, sama-sama. Alright, I'll look up the prices. Oh, this is villa for sale. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, sold. That looks bloody nice. So I don't think that is for rent. Somebody has bought that. Bloody brilliant position. This is pretty much the heart of Sanur. I bet you that went for a pretty penny. So this is pretty much the heart of Sanur Beach. So this is the Sanur Beach Market. It stretches right to the main road. There's probably 100, 150 little stalls, all selling pretty much the same stuff. T-shirts, handbags, sunglasses. Good market? Yeah. Dao.
Big price.
Dao, yeah. That is probably one of the highlights. As the lady said, good price, good market. There's a temple in here which I've never been in. This gate is normally closed. Patal. You'll see plenty of restaurants along this stretch here, right in the heart of Sanur Beach. So I've probably still got another 1.5 kilometers to walk up to Inner Grand, where the Sunday markets are. So I will walk past the Turtle Conservation, or you get trouble with that name, Turtle Conservation Area. And then I'll skip up to the Inner Grand and the Sunday markets. So just here, the Sindhu Dwarawati Turtle Conservation. Easy to say it when I can read it. See, right on the beachfront. Turtle out the front. When you go inside, you'll see they take turtle eggs. They will hatch them here, and then they grow them for a couple of months before they release them. Here's some folks releasing. Now you can pay to release these little ones. If not, they will grow them to a decent size before they release them, give them a much better chance of survival. Now this place takes donations. This is a private organization, so I walk past every morning, give a little donation, so give them 100,000, about 10 bucks. They also take injured turtles, so these are larger. So these have been injured by boats, or they've become sick, landed on the beach. So they will rehabilitate them and then release them back in the wild. So, terima kasih. Alright, well worth a visit there. Every couple of months they do a major release, which is a big deal. All the big wigs of Sanur and Bali come down. There's police officers and governors and they all take a turtle and they take them down to the beach and release them. It is a big event. Hey, morning! Alright, this is the heart. You'll see again lots of renovations going on. Bit of a nightmare now, but I would say it looks good when they are finished. Alright, probably another kilometre to get to the Grand Inner. Now this looks like a cool little restaurant cafe. Sit inside in air conditioning or outdoors or down at the beachfront. So many places for a cheap feed, good coffee. So this is started the very northern, so this is Sagara Beach, so just north of Sanur Beach. Still technically part of Sanur, but just a different beach name. Alright, so you can buy fast boats to Gili, Lombok, Lembongan, Nusa Penida. And I'll show you just past the Grand Inner is where you get the ferries across to Nusa Lembongan and Nusa Penida. The ferries that go across to the Gili Islands are further north. You have to go up past Chandidasa. So a place called Padang Bay, and then you get the ferry across there, the fast boats, and it's probably about an hour and a half by boat across to the Gili Islands, which is across there. Alright, quick look at exchange rates. Australian dollar has gone down. That was over $10,000 the other day, 9850, or they just give rubbish exchange rates. Alright, get some satay babi.
Hello.
Enak sekali.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, that local street food is so cheap. So I will walk past a number of the resorts, but as I said, they are closed for renovations. I think it's probably only one more before I get to Inner Grand. Another one closed. That looks like it's going to be demolished, rebuilt. As I said, a lot of investment in Sanur. So this place gets avoided by a lot of tourists. More people go to Seminyak, Nusa Dua, Kuta, Legian, but this is my favorite place in Bali. So that is the monstrous Grand Inner. I hope they knock the whole thing down, but I think they're just going to renovate it. And I just had a thought, I think with all this construction, the Sunday markets may not be on, which would be disappointing, but I've got my morning walk out of the way. Probably done 3.5 kilometers and I have to walk back, so it's a 7-kilometer round trip. But I will quickly show you, it's just up ahead, the ferry port to go to Nusa Lembongan and Nusa Penida. So no Sunday markets, so no second video, but I will make a video tonight at the Sindhu night markets. So they're on every night of the week rather than just Sundays. So I will make another video today. And here is the ferry port. Now I have heard they're actually moving this a little bit further north. So just a touch further, I presume it's deeper water. Easy to get the ferries in and out, and this is pretty much the end of Sanur. So as I said, probably 3.5 kilometers. I've probably done about more than half of the 6-kilometer promenade. More bloody construction everywhere. So every time I come to Bali it's changing. Sanur hasn't changed much in 20 years, a couple of new resorts, but big changes are coming. Alright, so Nusa Lembongan, which is just across there, only takes 30 minutes, not even, to get across to Nusa Lembongan, which I highly recommend. Don't just do a day trip across there, get over there for a few nights, it is beautiful. So let's quick look at some of the beach resorts along the northern end of Sanur, and some that are closed for renovation. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. A few more coming from Sanur, and then I'm moving over to Seminyak, so I'll make some more videos in Seminyak. So there's good flea markets there, plenty of beautiful beachfront. Alright, thank you for watching. Happy travels, everybody.